I'm convinced Dead by Daylight players would not survive a horror film. Except me though. Obviously, I'm the most dialed in. Alright, yeah, wait, cool. Whatever, mate. You caught me on a bad day. So, yeah, fine. You're right. I probably wouldn't be a final boy. But have you ever finished a horror film and thought, she survived that, then there's no bloody way like she should have survived. That's a final girl. She's the last one alive after all her mates get absolutely packed. And she'll just be there, just breathing heavy, like she carried the entire situation. And yeah, that works in films, but if you put her in Dead by Daylight, yeah, nah, mate, your whole team's just finished. Quick little speedrun explanation of what a final girl is. A final girl is the last survivor. That's it. That's the whole job description posted on Indeed, Glassdoor, LinkedIn, or whatever you want. Back in the day, there were rules to being a final girl. No getting pissed up at your local spoons, no cat, no shagging. Basically, if you was having fun, you was gonna get extinguished. All whilst she's in the corner drinking water, saying something like, "Guys, I don't feel safe. I have a bad feeling about this." Yeah, no shit, mate. You read the script. You better win the entire film. God forbid your mates do literally anything, and they're the ones that get clotted off. Modern final girls though, completely different breed, mate, I tell ya. They have evolved now, all thanks to horror being an extremely progressive genre. In this update, they can, party, they can fight back, they can have a little bit of a personality, but still though, the core idea is to survive. Everyone else don't matter. Now, let's put it into Dead by Daylight terms. Imagine looking to a match here, you got Laurie Strode, Ellen Ripley, the whole Avengers roster of final girls. You're probably thinking, yeah, GG easy, a free escape. Wrong, mate. I'm sorry, you've got it wrong. Visualize this here. The second the match starts, they're gone, moving like Roadrunner to get to the biggest and closest rock to crouch there for the rest of eternity, orbiting around the map to give the illusion that they're doing something. Maybe give themselves a little cheeky repositioning to another rock if they're feeling brave. This is when you start thinking it's gonna be one of them games. You get on a gen, you're fighting for your life, skill checks looking like Friday Night Funkin', the terror rate's getting louder, like genuinely like booming in your ear. Meanwhile, your final girl teammate is behind that same rock, probably thinking, I just need to outlive them all. Genuinely like foaming at the mouth at the thought of her teammates getting clouted off. But more importantly, what you doing, bro? Please get your ass on a generator right now. This is a team game. Lock the fuck in. Also, final girls are 100% certified hatch fiends. Willing to bet my yard that they would avoid gens like the plague. They'd rather take a sip of Moretti than take a hit. And if they see you in hook, it's over. It's just over for you, mate. You could probably see in real time the spark plugs in their membranes doing calculations to see if saving you would be beneficial to them. If he dies, that's one less teammate, and I could probably get hatch. And you know what, yeah? Technically, they're right. I can't even lie. In horrors and slashers and their subgenres, the objective for the final girl is to survive the big scary killer. For me, the big scary killer is a TV license, man. I've been looping him for years. Anyways, no one has ever said to a final girl, repair 5 gens and don't forget to be altruistic. Personally, fuck that. If I was a final girl, I can't lie, yeah, I'd be on that rock too. Because imagine this, yeah, you're being chucked into next man's realm with a bunch of people you don't know, and there's a big ass scary killer after you. I don't know about you, mate, but I'll be hoping and praying the plot armor saves me. Think about it like this: no one in Halloween was like, guys, split gens, or I'm down on pallet at 5, which is cushy if you're in a horror film, but this isn't DVD. Being the last one alive means something went horribly wrong, and you've lost. You've lost the game. The killer got a 3K, and the final girl will probably teabag on hatch, saying one of them cringy one-liners like they've done something. And on the flip side, if everyone escapes, there would be no final girl, innit? Flip it around, yeah. Imagine you're the killer and you wiped off 3 man, easy. And now you're looking for hatch and to secure your 4K. And you know how sometimes hatch is, pretty impossible to find. So you want to run the map scratching your bloody balls out of pure fucking boredom. Hatch is bloody nowhere to be found, and neither is the last survivor. All while the final girl behind the rock is holding their breath in real life. Horrors or slashers almost always follow the same structure, which helps set up the final goal for their character development. Apart from getting to P100 and being able to loop without windows, there's fuck all character development. At the end of the day, yeah, you end up back at the fire not having killed the killer or developed yourself. And some of you, man, need to work on your own personal development. I'm on console, innit? But I've seen some of them endgame chat. Yeah, you know who you are. Also, death don't hold no value in Dead by Daylight. So, in this world, any sacrifices are low-key pointless unless it's for the entity, like you know what I'm saying? But assuming we're oblivious about the entity and assuming our memories get wiped after the trial, the final girl would be stuck in a loop of urbaning around the map and not helping their team, because avoiding the big scary killer in an unknown place with unknown people will probably increase your chances of survival. Like, you know what I'm saying? You also got to think about how the entity and killer does not give a fuck about the final girl. They can't hide behind plot armor and play it off as, wowzers, ain't I lucky? Everyone and anyone get dragged into the entity's realm, which means everyone's got the same odds of survival. So yeah, that's why final girls survive in horrors, but you best pray that a final girl don't enter your lobby or, the down first hook. The more I think about it, yeah, the more I clock that my solo queue teammates are all trying to cosplay the final girl.